Epstein Backlash. Turning Point USA gave a lot of pushback to a certain member of President Trump's cabinet. In this case, Attorney General Pam Bondi. Her choice to say that the Epstein list was on her desk before saying that there never was a list was a gut punch to so many people who desired justice. Since then, President Donald Trump has doubled down on his support for AG Bondi, stating in part that people need to let the Epstein situation go. President Trump prefaced this by talking about his successes, which have no bearing, and the situation in Texas that he is dealing with, which also has no bearing. In my humble opinion, President Trump is falling into the same trap as his first term, but only to a much smaller degree. The problem may be that he is listening to all of the wrong people. As King Solomon said, "He who walks in the company of the wise will become wise, but a companion of fools will be destroyed." Listening to the wrong people kept President Trump from being even more successful the first time around, and now it may be limiting him again. Now, do not get me wrong. He has had a lot of successes and will undoubtedly have more, but he may be getting in his own way. On the other hand, if you want to be even more conspiratorial, President Trump, as of the writing of this script and to my knowledge, never technically denied that the Epstein client list existed. I really think that although President Trump wants to destroy the deep state, he has to work with them for the time being. In other words, he has to work in the system to destroy it. That is why the big beautiful bill needed all of that pork. It was the only way to win. Speaking of conspiratorial ideas, let us talk about the Texas flooding. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke. Maybe I'm completely off my rocker, but that is just my opinion. And do not forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more. But before you go, click the link on the left to watch the full video, or click the link on the right to watch another video that you may enjoy.